Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this morning. Got a great show lined up as always, but first, let's take care of our weather. Brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Call them for all your needs. Drew Pollard and hard-working crew up there will help you out. We're looking at today, highs are going to be 86. That's not super high. Low is going to be 78, so not much variance right there. Water temperature at the end of the period is 85 degrees. We're looking at about a 60% chance of rain, and I'll be glad when, I know all of us will be glad when we get to dry out a little bit. We'll be looking for some of those in October and late September when it sort of dries out and gets that fall weather be coming soon. River readings brought to us by Mountain Dew. On the outdoors with Mountain Dew. The river's high. The Apalachicola Bluff Sound is right at 14 foot, and they've got it leveling off. They're going to try to control those gates. And North Georgia hasn't been getting all the rain we've been getting, but we've been getting more than our share, as you know. The Choctawhatchee at Caryville is at a 9.2. Got a little bit of a drop to it, and hopefully by the weekend it'll drop a little bit more. But I'm just not looking at some real great river fishing this coming weekend with all the high water. It's just you can catch some fish now. Don't let me discourage you from going. We just got to sort of change your techniques a little bit and find some eddies and get away from the swift water. The old timers know what I'm talking about. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We just don't have any tides. There's neat tides today on through the weekend. Looks like this weekend, I always try to encourage you to do some outdoor stuff this weekend, but it's going to be challenging this weekend. But you still go scalloping and do some different things and all, and cast netting, those kind of things. We're looking at the wind direction will be coming out of the southeast at about 11. So that's good. Most of our storms I've been watching over the last 2 weeks, it's been sort of a northern flow. The storm's been coming out of the north, and those are the ones that sort of catch you by surprise, because you're usually looking at a west one coming in off the Gulf. But the one that came in the other day on St. Joe Bay, we got people in trouble, was straight out of north. And so you can imagine you're at the top of St. Joe Bay, tip of the Cape, and it flows straight down into the bottom, right into those boaters and all. So just and the waves pick up every 100 yards and all, they get taller and taller. So by the time they got to the head of the bay there, it was some rough water. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. This is special right here. I want to show you something. I received a gift yesterday. I'm at my age, I don't get a lot of gifts. I'm a giver. I've always enjoyed giving and all, but I was on the other end yesterday. Got a call from one of my former students way back in the day, Steve Taylor. Sent me a text and all. Said, "Coach, I got something for you." I said, "Well, I'll come get it." So Steve Taylor, he spent about 41 years as a lineman. He's retired now. And a while back, he started making customized rods. He had made me this rod, folks, this spinning rod, and this is beautiful. And I was just in awe. And I'm going to take it out and show you. And he did it in Moser colors, but not just just Moser colors. This is Panhandle Outdoor colors. Check this out. Custom rod, and I wish you could feel it. It is so light. I mean, it's just super light. Look at that. It almost floats in the air. It's so light. So I am so tickled with it. I was at a loss for words, which is unusual for me, but thank you so much, Steve Taylor, for presenting me with this, and I will cherish it. I always cherish it, and I was thinking it'd be neat to, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get one of these lures right here that Mike Edwards has given me. I want to catch a fish from the spinning rod and use this as a bait and all, as a gift. That'd be something cool. And also I want to show you, Steve actually started doing it, does so well. I'm going to show you here, let's see if I can get up here. I took a couple of pictures of it so you can see it better. Is that showing, Jeff? Not yet. All right, I took a couple of pictures of it. Oh, here we go. He put my name on it, Coach Chester. So if someone steals a rod again from me, it'll have my name on it. So if you go to, but thank you, Steve. And also, that's his Sand Hill Sticks. That's the name of his place right there. Look at that wrapping. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much, Steve. And okay, here's his business. I'm on this is his business right. If you want to get a hold of him, Sandhill Sticks, handcrafted rods. Steve Rogers, and there's his phone number on the right, 596-4435. And this is special, and I just want to encourage you. One thing, when you get a gift like this, of course it's special, but if you want a giver and all, and you're always looking for that something special for the outdoorsman or outdoor lady in your life you bought you bought everything for them, but you want something really special. Get something like a custom-made rod and get it in different colors. You might get an orange and blue, or garnet and gold, or red, white, and blue. You can do all kinds. You get different blanks and all. And Steve can make you this, and you see the quality of work and that he does, and the quality of the rods themselves, where they get a blank and all, and just work with it. And I would encourage you that it's not too early to think about Christmas presents or birthday presents, and you got Father's Day, Mother's Day, and all kind of things to do. But a customized rod is a very special gift when you get it in your colors, and then you get your name on it, Big Fish or whatever nickname is, and all. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I was thank you so much, Steve Rogers. And Steve lives up there right on 77, off 77, just north of Bozeman. Nice place up. You know, you can drive in somebody's yard and tell right away if they're outdoorsmen, because you usually got a pole barn with a boat under it or a camper under it, and then a workshop over here, and then you got the trees. And I knew Steve was outdoorsman. He's a big outdoorsman. I'm gonna get him to come on the show, but if you didn't know it, you're driving in the yard and tell. Okay, let's move on. I've got all kind of pictures to share with you. Let's see. Here we go. Let's start here. Snake time. This is an oak snake. Kim Johnson Limmer posted this. Isn't that cool? They will actually go vertical, just right up the tree, and they're harmless and they won't hurt a thing, and just leave them alone, and give them a cricket or something to eat, and they'll be happy. Just be aware of them. Okay, duck hunters. This is interesting. Duck hunters they got a tag. Hello, Panhandle Outdoors. They're trying to sell me a tag. My tag I had a fishing tag for a long time, but I have an education tag now to support education. But this is for the duck hunters, Ducks Unlimited, and guess what duck they put on there? Well, you guessed it, the wood duck. And that is a beautiful duck. So that would support Ducks Unlimited and all. So if you get a chance to check them out. This boat right here, we got a story on that boat coming up in a couple of days. Okay, so that's enough picture. I need to go and take a break. I got some more pictures, but let me set them up after this break. So I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I found a picture I wanted to show you. Billy Grantham is so good about keeping us attuned to what's going on in the northern part of our viewing area, Jackson and Calhoun County up in that area, and the Big River, Lake Seminole, and the Big River. We're looking at, here's some pictures he sent. Okay, here we go. Late afternoon fly fishing on Lake Seminole. Lots of young bass, 6 or 7 inches long. It's an hour before dark, and we talk about what a great time of the day that is to fish, right there, last hour. Okay, Ricky Davis on the Big River. He knows he knows his fish. He knows what he's doing. Good job, Ricky. I think it looks like a sneeze ramp. And you see a mess of fish right there. And then, let's see, Mike Dalton's family on Lake Seminole. This is what they call Mike Dalton's family on Lake Seminole. All right, and then also, here they are right here. They laid them out big. And this is Chris Pavick and me. This is Billy sending it on the Big River. So you see the stripers are really biting well. So I want to give a shout out to Billy for sending that. This time of year is excellent fishing and all. Okay, also I got different notes and all. One of the viewers that talked about can you get in the state park? The video I showed yesterday, where right at the end of the show, where I was just showing all the boats and all in line to go in the state park. The person wanted to know if you have a state park pass, a yearly pass, can you go around them and go in? And no, you can't. You just have to wait in line, even if you're not going fishing and all. You just got to wait in line there. But that is a good question. But and they don't open at 8 o'clock. But that's 7 Central Time. 8 o'clock is on the fast time. Also, this a person on social media, and I knew the people talking and all, they were talking about a guy stepped on a cell cap, and the barb came up through the feet, and hit. And a lot of people, if you've been in outdoors, done a lot of fishing, that can happen. It's an accident. And what's the first aid and all for it? Well, the first aid is, and we've checked this out and all, and you really, once it has those toxins, the tip of that barb has the toxins, the poison in it, and once it goes inside the skin like that, it spreads out. So what the best first aid is, immediately put your feet in the hottest water you can. Now that's a problem if you're down in a boat or out fishing somewhere like at the beach away from hot water, but as soon as you can, get it in hot water, and that hot water starts dissolving the toxins, and it's a lot less painful. But now it can get infected, and you have to watch it. After a couple of days, it starts getting infected. You need to go and get a doctor because that's some bacteria that really spreads in there really fast. So be aware of that. Also, the first aid. We talk about first aid a lot on the show, and it's interesting because when I show the first aid stuff, people want to know why do you show that so much? Because those accidents happen on a regular basis. I bumped my head the other day, just bled. I mean, accidentally. Of course, it wasn't anything life-threatening, but just when you're doing outdoor stuff, you were just in a way, and we were at the boat ramp Saturday morning, and it was Bill and Donna and Gail and I, and the line was moving so smooth, everybody coming in and coming out and coming in and coming out, perfect. And we were getting ready to pick our boat. This is when we were picking our boat up, and sure enough, just like I said so many times on the show, you get this boat and truck with 4 or 5 people in it, and they stop right in front of you where everybody in line been moving. They stop right in front of us. I wish I'd done it on camera, but it would have been embarrassing to. I didn't want to show the people doing it. They got out and started getting stuff out of the boat, putting it in the boat. Did exactly what we always talk about doing. But then what made me think about it, because of the accident, the guy was on the back, and I think the driver thought he was ready, and he took off, and the guy almost fell. Luckily, he grabbed the strap. He grabbed the strap of the canopy and held on, but he would have been hurt just accidentally. So I marvel at the times people are doing outdoor stuff. They can almost get hurt, and that's why I'm always talking about first aid on here, taking care of it and all. And anyway, so the lightning again Saturday, when that storm came in, the lightning was bad, and it was okay. I'm trying to get. Let me go ahead and take a break while I get this other part set up right here. So let's go and take a break. Okay, welcome back. Get everything lined up and all. First of all, I want to show you this little video sent to me. Bill Roxby over there in Santa Rosa Beach. It's becoming a yearly treat to get his videos from what's going on with the bears and all over at Santa Rosa Beach. We mentioned the bears the other day, over Tyndall and all, and they're moving around late summer. So Bill sent this to me. He's going to be on the phone. He said, "Hey, Winston, I guess it's that time of the year again. The resident bears are back." So I'm going to hit play. This is interesting, just watching them. Look, this is out of the backyard, right here in Santa Rosa Beach. So he's checking this out. Is there any food up there? Now, it looks like a small bear, but that pole is 6 foot tall. So it's not like a baby. He's tasting that. That tastes okay. Well, let me see. That's empty. Now let's look around the backyard and see what else Bill has for me. Walk over here a little bit. And let's see, it hadn't grilled me anything, so tomorrow night I want you to grill me something on the grill. So he's gonna go over to the back corner. Didn't find a lot of food there, so he's gonna keep on moving. And it's just entertaining watching these bears, but they're looking for food because they want to get sort of stashed away. Okay, now hold on, because he's going to send me another one. This is let's see. This is his neighbor. All right, his neighbor sent this one right next door. I think it's the same bear. Okay, look here. He wants to jump in a jacuzzi, but he don't know if he can or not, so he's looking around. This is Bill's next door neighbor now. That's some good. This is some good video. He's just looking for food is what he's doing. That's all. He got one thing on his mind. All right, so goes back in there. I go, it's gonna cool off a little bit. All right, let's see if we can see him again. Y'all see him? See, those are these phones that focus on the screen. There he is. He's still, there he goes. What you got back here? This is entertainment. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, they got me fenced out, so let's go move on down to the neighbor's house. See what they got. So anyway, let's see, I think that's about all. That's what's going on in Santa Rosa Beach. So be careful and don't leave any food out, and it's going to be okay. Bill, thank you for sharing that with us and all. Now, you know, I received this gift. I'll tell you earlier part of the show how thankful I am of it and appreciative. And it got me thinking it's about time to put it right here. Don't put that in my truck door. Now, I think I'm gonna give some stuff away, okay? How about I have two. I got thinking about, I received something, now we're gonna give something. A Mr. Tackle Box. And let's open up. I'm gonna give away two of these today for a loyal viewer. As you can see, look at there. That's a good bait right there. Lunker Hunt right there. I love this color right here. That is a good color. A Long John. So, and then all kinds of things in here. So, okay, we're gonna give this one away. So let me draw a name out of here for the first mystery tackle box. And that winner is gonna be all the way from Howard Creek, Kathy Vickers. And I bet you can catch some at Howard Creek with this stuff. We got some good folks in Howard Creek. So I'm gonna put it right here, and we'll come by the station and pick it up, if you would, please. All right, we're gonna give the second one away. Let's see what all it has. First thing I see, check this out. That color, that color, that's a Western. That color, see the orange belly right there? I guarantee you that'll catch some fish. And then I've got some of these. Macora. Shad, these are shad grubs. And then got some more. Look here, got some more of these in here. And hooks and other paraphernalia that make you a good fisherman. Okay? The winner of this one, also we're giving stuff away on a Wednesday, a midweek giveaway. And this winner, all the way from Highland Park, David Gilmore. The Gilmore family, all right? David got you right here. So I got both of them squared away right there. Okay, let's take a look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. We're looking at 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., even this morning, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., and then 2:22 to 4:22 this afternoon. And like I said, there's not going to be much breeze. Will be 11 miles per hour, but not going to be much tidal flow on that breeze, okay? Now, one thing, Billy Grantham mentioned this the other day too, and we were talking, changing channels on what we got to start getting ready for hunting season. And like I said, I haven't heard back from Buckmasters, but we'll cover that shortly. But the big thing right now, make sure your food plot is going. And a lot of people getting ready to plant. And, you know, the food plots, we're talking about food plots and all. And here's a picture one to get things sort of organized. you want green. You want a lot of green out there. And if you get a chance to. The big thing, though, if you do it year-round is ideal. The ideal way to do it year-round. But see the stand way there in the back, and you're looking toward the stand. You really don't want to walk across the food plot, but this is just a perfect example of how you can look down the area and find it. And one thing too, you got corn, you got soybeans, you got clover, you got so many things, but this time of year, you know, all that stuff is going, you know, it's seasonal and all, but just buy your bag of ready mix food plot mix, and they specialize in it now. Back in the day, you had to sort of scratch around and get what you can, but they specialize in it now. And one of the things that I found in the past, you can just, a lot of that stuff, that rye and all, and the clover, you just sort of scratch it in, and of course, if you got big tractors and all and have time to do it, that's the ideal way to do it. But even on small food plots, you can get a lot done doing it that way. Now, I wanted to show you one thing too. I want to talk about deer, how the weather affects. We're getting all this rain and everything, and I was looking up last night, and I just, I love looking up different people researching, and I try to stick with reliable research as far as biologists and what they're finding out, wildlife biologists, and not just Florida biologists, but Missouri and Georgia and Tennessee, and I just bounce around to find information. And one thing I was really looking up was all this bad weather. How do they survive and all? And it's basically what their instinct is. Like this here's a picture here. A lot of rain and this doe. And what the deer do, that basically very common sense. They just go to high ground, and they instinctively know where the high ground is. And also, one of the things that I was finding out, the squirrels. I didn't realize this. The squirrels will try to look for the holes in a tree, of course. But if they can't find a hole in a tree, they'll actually take their tail and bring it back over their head, and use that as an umbrella. Did y'all know that? I didn't know squirrels were that smart, but they would do that. And hogs, they're the same thing. Wild hogs, everything sort of seeks some refuge on high ground. There have been some situations where they've done some research at different times where when they get trapped, they'll just stay on there as long as they can, just stick their head up and start swimming down with the flow. They've researched them doing that, so it's remarkable. What made me think about all this rain we've been having, and something, you just wonder what in the world all these animals going to do. Even I looked up the box turtle, and they're doing the same thing too. So anyway, I got a lot more things to talk about, but I don't have time to finish. We're going to get our FWC folks coming on probably tomorrow, and we will talk about everything going on with FWC and try to find out from their end on the scallop situation and what's going on there, and also so many things are starting to open up as far as seasons and all. So Bobby Ramos is scheduled to be with us tomorrow, and hope things work out. You have a great day today. Always do something good for your fellow man, and it's better to give than receive, but it's really nice to receive. Have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.